It's story time again. We're going to have a conversation about how I tried to game the YouTube algorithm in a non-malicious way based on genuine strategy ideas and lost or failed. It didn't work. We're going to talk about that right after this. TubeBuddy is the best tool you can get to manage your YouTube channel. You can update videos in bulk, optimize your SEO, syndicate to social media, back up your metadata, and more, all with a simple browser extension. Head to EposVox.com/TubeBuddy to learn more and download it for free. I'm EposVox. I run a tech education channel as well as a lot of other things on the side. I've been on YouTube since I was 12 years old, which has been for 12 or 13 years now, since pre-Google days. I've had a variety of different channels. I've worked for networks, with networks. I've helped coach other channels to growth. I'm YouTube certified, or I have been for 2 years rather. I'm very involved in the YouTube space, but the algorithm, the way that YouTube actually prefers videos or channels, is something that's always changing and something that I don't always have a full grasp on, because sometimes my head is just too far into the dirt focusing on doing my day-to-day work instead of strategizing in the big picture. That's a big flaw of mine. But when there are opportunities to potentially implement good strategies or things that could help boost my channel, I always want to experiment with them. I don't always have the best use case to try things out for, because I don't have the most active day-to-day, as soon as I upload a video audience, and that's just not how my channel's set up. But when there are things I can actually act on, I aim to. So John Prosser, the host of Front Page Tech, had been experimenting with his live streams because he felt that every time he live streamed over the weekend, they had a weekend-based live stream show, it would hurt the views of their next week. So they did an experiment where they cut out live streams and went 7 days a week for their show. And they have since basically gone, within a couple months, just straight from 75K to 100K subscribers. Their views have been way boosted. They've been doing amazing. Part of that, of course, comes from posting daily in the first place. A bunch of other strategies they've been implementing, but they did see some correlation with regards to not having those live stream VODs, the video that was recorded from the live stream, posted to their channel. He then had another channel, Painfully Honest Tech, Jason over there, privated or unlisted. I believe he privated all of his live stream VODs. And while doing nothing else, not even posting another video, his daily sub count, his daily sub growth tripled. He was getting 100 to 200 subscribers a day, privated all those videos. He lost a bunch of total video views, and then his daily subscriber count shot up to 600 something. It was pretty freaking crazy. And I was looking at my channel because, the theory was either the longer videos were hurting the channel's performance, or it needs more direct information to kind of position yourself as authority in the algorithm. I was looking at my channel. I was like, wow, I could have a really interesting use case here. I playlisted up so that I could back up and download first 2,400-ish videos from 2012 to 2018. This included all of my old gaming content, because my channel started as a gaming channel and I had clearly a metric crap load of videos that were gaming related, co-op with my fiance, commentaries, let's plays, tutorials of video games, things like that. All of those kinds of videos, live streams and live stream VODs, which are multi-hour long videos, and some general just random posts and things like that. I playlisted them up so that I could download them to archive for myself, because I don't have all of my older content necessarily. And then anything also included in that, anything that was unlisted that I did not still need people to have access to. Added all of those to playlists, downloaded them, and then made them private. It took YouTube a very long time to process that change. It took YouTube a really long time. It took them 4 days, I believe. Actually, I have the document in front of me. So I privated the videos on August 5th, 2018 is when I privated them, I believe. Yes, I privated them on August 5th, 2018, kind of midday, and the changes didn't take place until August 7th. It took them 2 full days to process that I privated all of those videos, and it subtracted 1.4 million views from my channel, because some of those were really popular videos. I had a MMO, Pokemon online game co-op let's play with my fiance that did really, really well. I had a lot of views on those videos, and some of them were live streams and things like that. Took away 1.4 million views from my channel. After that, in terms of day-to-day sub growth, in terms of any of the effects I was looking to see, nothing happened. In fact, I'm pulling up Social Blade again. My daily sub growth is a little bit higher at the moment due to some videos I have that are going, are doing really well. My Linux gaming series is doing really well right now. But otherwise, there seems to have been zero impact on my channel. I figured this would be the most extreme example. Surely a privatization, a change in content that's made public that the algorithm should process of this magnitude would affect something, right? As far as I can tell, it did nothing to my channel. And instead, my Social Blade graph has for monthly views for the month of July, or actually I guess August 2018, negative 560k views, which will screw up my Social Blade graph and my analytics view for a very long time. Now, I still have certain pieces of content that does well on its own that are going to continue to grow. My channel is still growing. It's not necessarily growing any accelerated growth at the moment, which is fine. Doesn't always do that. But I was expecting something. I figured if I had evidence of other channels who gamed the algorithm in this way, that me trying to do so would have some sort of impact. And I was wrong. I tried to game the algorithm and I got jack squat out of it. I got absolutely nothing out of it. Sometimes you try to play the game and you don't always win. And there's not a whole lot you can do about that, unfortunately. I mean, I can't even necessarily make those. I knew the risk going into it. I knew that, this was a permanent change to my channel. And it was one I kind of had wanted to make already. It was one where I had already gone back through on my old gaming channel that I launched before the channel that I'm on now, and unlisted and privated a lot of older gaming content that I thought was using language I wouldn't use anymore, or just things I didn't want people to see anymore. But I still left some of it up. I'm all about that growth legacy, going back and viewing the older videos. One of the YouTubers that got me into YouTube, I still go back and watch his videos from 2008 and 2009 to get those in 2010 to get those thoughts brewing and to feel what I felt back then. And so not having that live does kind of bother me. But I knew it was a permanent change going into it, and now I can't undo it. I can't make those videos public again without royally screwing things up worse. That could actually tank my channel's growth. And it might spam sub boxes. Like, so many things could go wrong there. So it was a permanent change to my channel, and I saw nothing positive out of it. The lesson to you really isn't much. I wanted to make sure that I'm all about data and having this information made available. I have the data. I wanted to make the experiment public so that I could showcase what it was, how it was, because I'm all about experimenting with YouTube as a platform, sharing that data so that everyone can succeed. And the theory that removing excess bloat, especially or even in mass, of unrelated content, live stream VODs and stuff all together, doesn't necessarily benefit your channel. Your old content isn't necessarily hurting your channel. Now, a lot of those videos probably had lower audience retention, lower watch time. Viewers were jumping off of the video sooner, potentially, especially older tutorials where they realized that they were outdated, things like that. And so for those videos to be removed, theoretically, that might boost my channel's overall audience retention numbers, which might tell YouTube, hey, I'm better. But overall, older videos don't necessarily hurt your channel so much, unless there's specific things like I did with my gaming channel where you just don't want that available anymore. That being said, there are still the counter examples of specifically removing your live stream VODs from your channel actually helping. And that might be worth something. If you're live streaming now and leaving those VODs up, I don't do a whole lot of live streaming anymore, and I don't post a whole lot of those VODs. So there's not regular data to show that it was hurting my channel in the first place. These were older live streams. So still worth considering, and you can certainly still, the act of live streaming itself actually helps your channel a lot. You basically get free mass amounts of watch time and audience retention and views because it's live, because any amount of watch kind of counts as 100% watch time. It can seriously boost your channel. It's the act of leaving that VOD, that final multi-hour video, up public on your channel. So if you want to use live streams to kind of interact with your viewers and stuff, and if they're long, not keep them public, you can do that. But I don't know. I wanted to make the data available here for you. I wanted to showcase what I had learned. I thought I found a secret to kind of revitalize. Well, not revitalize. There's nothing wrong with my channel, but I thought I found a secret to kind of give me a stem boost, a buff for my channel based on cutting out a bunch of old crap, and that didn't work. So thought I'd share it with you. Just interesting story about what had been going on with the channel. Some of you all saw the view drop off on Social Blade. I don't understand why you're looking at that, but hey. And some people even noticed the gaming videos were gone, and I was talking about it in our Discord server, things like that. Wanted to share with you. If you want to join our Discord server to talk more in depth about behind the scenes stuff for what's going on, chat with me, yada yada, over at EposVox.com/Discord. Check it out if you'd like. Otherwise, hit the like button if you enjoyed. Share this with someone if you're interested in discussing YouTube meta stuff. And subscribe for more awesome tech content and tech education. And I'll see you next time.